closer. Hold on, Welcome, everybody. We're going to be a little late tuning into a match tonight, but that's going to be A-OK. Do not frown. Do not get that smile upside down. You're live. Don Trelli, Bible, Observer is going to be Synthronix, and we're going to be tuning into a global match tonight. We were originally scheduled to have a silver match. A little bit of technical difficulties. Nobody listened to our stream last week and realized that there was an update, so we'll see if we can cast that game after this series. Bible, I know we're about to get into the server. Do you think it's an uptick going from a silver to a global game like we've seen before?
Well, they're definitely different. The global games are generally higher skill individually, and then if you add proper team play, knowledge of utility and all that, it ends up being a more technical game played really well. You're looking at skill, and you're looking at people being punished for the smallest of mistakes. On the other hand, if we're watching a silver tiered game in this league, what you notice from the silver players is that individually they tend to lack the skill that the globals have, but in the matches that we've seen specifically, I've noticed the team play is at least there. So they play very well together. You get 5 people that'll, if they're going to take the A bomb site, all 5 of them are trying to take the A bomb site usually, which is really good.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I know that we're trying to get in this game real quick. We have shout out to our observer tonight, making the transactions, the changes, making it happen. We'll be up and live here in just a moment. One thing I do want to note for this match: 3 subs for my team again tonight. Looking at having Cherry, Jackpot, and Spidey sub in tonight, so really curious to see what they're going to do. Think I'm getting word now that we might be tuning in live. Let's see if we get into the action. Oh, here it goes. Logo's up, popping down. Bam! Fired up, boys and gals. We are live 2-0. Smokeosaurs ready to go ahead and pile it on, I hope. I like this early utility coming in. Terrorists are going to go ahead and get up to Speedway. 3-stack Speedway. One's going to go elbow. And I do believe we have one venturing towards A. No, make that a second. That smoke deters them. There he goes. Jackpot getting an opener against Moses there. Gonna try to take this Jaguar. Oh, caught off by Leadbone. Aware that the players might be moving up. Things calm down a little bit. Cyberus, definitely a person to watch out for. Sub for us a couple times. Standout player. Jack not connecting through the box. Gonna go ahead and rotate back onto B's side, and Leadbone's gonna step up to fill that gap. Are good. Had to correct me out on Discord. Speaking of Discord, if you're not in our Discord, make sure you join up. I'd love to hear voices around the league. And there it is. My boy are good laying it down. As you'll know, we have a different scheme tonight. Hugh Pink representing the terrorist, blue obviously CTs. Ozzy's going to try to sneak on through this pink smoke, see if he can get in towards cave. Yep, there he's behind the pillar, spots one, gets the frag. Cyberus downed himself, and oh, the nade wipes him from the round. So, pretty crazy.
You got to give some credit there for Singularity getting that plant, though. They weren't supposed to even get a plant. They were down like, what, 2 versus 5 at that point?
Yep.
Took a lot of their health to get the plant, but they got onto site. And, it's not the end of the world. They do have a semi-decent buy. They can run another round because of that.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a scattered Galil. Moses picks up the AK, so not bad. Utility's not going to be favorable, but, if you can connect those shots with the AKs, things can turn your way very quickly. CTs, flash out. Nothing hitting, though. Are good. Nothing connecting, but Cyberus 2K to open it up. I really like this here. Mid-aggression is getting pushed up. The utility comes out, connects, and we're in a 1v5. This is a tall order for Cherry. Not going to connect. First 3K we have witnessed on stream tonight coming in the form of...
That's a nice way to get right back into it. And you got to think about that. The bomb plan gave them the $800 per player so that they could afford everything that they had there. And they finished that round without a single loss. All 5 players alive on the T side. Not only are they back into this, they are now putting the counter-terrorists on the back foot economically. and the CTs are opting to save. We could easily see 3-2 right here.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, you definitely have maybe one full buy coming in the form of Leadbone. Other than that, you're going to have maybe some FAMASA's MP9's utility. I like the save here, or half buy as you would call it, or eco. The 1R good. Eclipse, bringing out a second. A side is falling to the T's easily. So I don't really see a way back in for the CTs here. Maybe one or two cheeky kills. But the utility's just going to block them out. Oh, Cherry! Banging down middle. I like it. I mean, that's one thing that we've seen in global, even silver in our Guardian tiers. The Deagle is really a powerful, impactful gun.
It definitely is.
I mean, I like the damage that's being dealt here. Led able to pick up an AK, but not going to be ready for the person coming in Donut. Cyberus cleaning it up. Not going to let him escape with it. 3-2. So Singularity really trying to paw their way back into this. I mean, and you bring it up to a tied game, really break the economy of the CTs here. And I mean, things can get out of control very quickly.
No ops yet. Only round 6.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a default here. 3 pushing up towards B, 2 going middle elbow. Molly's gonna hit, but there is a gap there. The nade connects. Easy kills for Spidey. I mean, that's exactly what you want if you're the mid holders. Leadbone gonna follow it up with that 3rd kill. 2 into Jaguar. They're trapped. I think they're well aware the players are here. I'm surprised we don't see the B players trying to constrict this side of the map. Cherry though, gonna push down. He's gonna call out. Although the call may be A. Nope, they're here. AK's ringing out. Spidey gets 1, gets a 2nd. That's a 4K. Chop it on the block. Spidey's hanging it down. I like it.
He had really good positioning in mid, getting to that cubby area in mid while the terrorists were still trying to get out past the Molotov. They weren't ready for that angle. It's one of those things. The mid fight is so critical. It's so important. And yet on this map, it's so dangerous, which is why you'll often notice teams thinking when they're really desperate, maybe we should give up mid. And that goes for both counter-terrorists and terrorists.
Yeah, I definitely say on the T side, I mean, if you get that opening middle and you get that map control, I'll continue this thought here in a second. T's going to go and push up B really fast. Trying to get that opener. Jackpot holding it down, though. Hits him from the side. Cherry follows it up. Very good hold from the CTs here.
Oh, run, A. Run. Don't wait. Just go.
You need to get out there and plant that bomb before they rotate over. I think the map awareness here, you've had 3 players die over on B side. You need to be taking this quick to get that bomb plant. One's already in Donut. Aussie. Gonna be try to be the lifeline here as his team rotates into A, and he's gonna catch him off guard as they walk. Oh, well, looks away. Still an opportunity here. No smoke for CT. Oh, they're gonna hear him come in. Yeah, Jackpot gets the clear. Keeps shooting the dead body. Cyberus in a 1v3. Smoked off in a Donut. Gets that kill. Able to get around. Not able to connect for the 3rd though. Good round though. I mean for a 5v2 there, things get very hectic on the A bomb site. So back to what I was saying, Bible, you know, you get that mid control on T, it opens up 3 avenues, Red Room, Donut, and then right back Speedway to go into Jungle. So, or Jaguar, sorry. It kind of explains what you're talking about. And on the CT side, you know, you get that control. You can go jump up, you can take elbow, maybe get a flank behind A. A lot of room for growth there if you manage to capitalize on that area of the map.
And that's definitely why the counter-terrorists put so much presence there. They can get there faster, they can get there first, and really dominate. I guess we're going B again fast.
Yeah, I like this from the terrorists. Gonna go ahead and try to choke them off here. Get up in the face of the CTs and really take this bomb site down. I do like that op kill from Jack. Gets a 2nd. Moses, though, pulling it back with Cyberus. Oh, Eclipse gets the last few bullets to connect, and a quick round there. I mean, it felt like there for a moment CTs were about to retake that site and just the terrorists just bullied them over.
They could have held it. It was close. Jackpot with, 2 really nice kills. I think it was unfortunate that he had to pull off, and the CT backing, I didn't catch who it was. When he came running up CT to try to help, he got domed by the MAC-10. So that just that just started falling apart right then. That fast aggression, though, the terrorists know that mid is heavily contested, so they're like, if you're putting that many people on mid, we're gonna go B, and they're doing it again.
Yep, and they're doing it again. CT's wised up. Gonna go ahead and plant 3 here. Leadbone gets the opener. Gonna back off. CTs are trapped behind that smoke, but oh, the nade kill followed closely behind that op kill is gonna set up the terrorists very nicely here. Is Cyberus gonna be ready for this? Doesn't matter. Mollied off 2 nade kills in this round in the way of terrorist. Not much you can do if you're Ozzy or Spidey. I think. What do you think the call is here with the smoke coming down? Save.
I would push through. I'm feeling a little bit crazy right now.
No, Cyberus is closed. Nothing connecting though. Now is the call to save. Although as I say that, Ozzy gonna try to get cheeky. Oh, catches one through the wall. Oh, catches a glimpse before Clip strikes him down.
That jiggle is the right play.
Singularity.
Yeah. Crazy.
Terrorists win.
How do you like this B aggression from the T's right now?
No, I'm loving it. The thing is, in my opinion, the standard way of taking ancient T side is to push mid. You take mid because, as you say, it's the avenue to everywhere. You can hit anything you want. Counter terrorists will respond to that by trying to aggressively take mid. The terrorists will either be able to win that fight, instantly shutting down 1 or 2 counter terrorists right away, and that's you're in like a 5v3, 4v3, perfect for the T's. If you can't win mid, then you start hitting the extremities fast because it takes a lot of resources to hold mid as this counter-terrorist side. So here we're going fast A. It's a rush every time.
Keep them guessing. I mean, pistol's no match for this AK. Spidey is sitting on a Hero A1S. I think at this point you're smoked out. Oh yeah, the calls are coming in that there's no visibility. I think the A1S is better equipped saved for next round.
Whoever's calling for singularity, though, has the understanding of just sometimes you don't have to get into this like crazy wild plays, like 43 smokes thrown out, perfect lineups with the pixel jumps and everything. It's just a matter of breaking down the fundamentals. You only have 5 counter terrorists. They're investing a lot of people mid to shut you down. So start hitting the sides, condition them, force them to split up.
Yeah. It's definitely, the op not able to connect. Can the 5-7 do anything? Gets 1. I do like the damage coming in. Spidey wises up, does save that A1S, is going to take it into the next round. Looking at the money cash flow coming in, we're going to have a somewhat decent buy from the CTs. Terrorist, full belts. I mean, Cybers before he even buys an AK sitting on 7K. So they've definitely built a reservoir right now of cash.
It probably won't matter that much, but I think it was a mistake for that final engagement mid. They lost the op. No op on the T side now.
Hey, lost the op. It's okay. Rush B. I think that they are aware that they're playing 3 subs right now, and they're really going to force Fragosaur or Smokosaurs to hammer it home. And just not able to do anything. Smokosaur's map not really falling in the way that they had, I assume, anticipated on their CT side. So one thing I do want to comment on while we have a little bit of pause in the match, as I say that, Leadbone gonna get wiped out by Cyberus. Our kind, beautiful observer had to call me out the other day. I'm old school, I'm old fashioned. I call it a heat grenade. He insists it's a HE grenade. There's no time on this. I'm gonna continue my sentence. I call it a heat grenade. Others call it a HE grenade. Chat, I just need to know. Is it the same fact as when I call it Speedway? Just let us know. Type it in. I know some of you silvers out there who didn't queue their matches because you didn't have your TPM set up right. Let us know. So, coming into round 12, Smoke Soars down. Still an opportunity to claw back in. Do you think they're able to pick up this round, Bible?
Yeah, it's the economy's not too bad right now. Like they were able to get the three M4s. It's not really an advantage for the CTs here, but you know what? Notice the terrorists have split from their usual rush, and they're getting picked apart for it.
Yeah, I think I like that pack mentality, but they do have a bomb site. Utilities down. They're going to be protected for a few moments. CT is going to be a little late to this rotation. One CT already, two coming through Donut. Time's ticking. 29 seconds left on that bomb. They're going to have to start making a move here quickly. As I look around the CTs, I do not believe I see a kit. And it doesn't matter. Zai is going to go ahead and cut that down. Stop it right there. Oh. Cherry. Ends it. Gets the bomb. 6-6 half. Looking at the kill feed, I mean, Moses, may have a better CT side than EST. We've commented on it before. Some players really flourish on, maybe one specific half of a map. So curious to see what they're going to do here. Things pretty spread evenly across Smoke Soars, though. So I do like to see that from a team. Not one star standing out, really carrying the weight of the team.
Well, it's just very strange here. I did not feel like Smokosaurus was playing that half with any sort of advantage. I really felt they were on the back foot, always pushed back, always second guessing, getting the wrong call. And, it's just very strange now, Singularity doing so well, they could only bring it to a 6-6 half. It's just weird how these rounds work out. Pistol round is so important. The follow-ups are really important. You got to get every round you can get.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that, are you being proactive or reactive? On that CT side, it was a lot more reactive, but things really fell in the way of them, the way that they needed. Cherry, or should we say Walter White and the Do-Rag, prodding and prying. There it is. Entry there. The 1R good. Gonna hold it down, though. So we're in a quick 3v3, 2v2. Oh, the dualies from Eclipse are going to make the way through Donut. Smoked off, though. What do you do here? Push it, or are you going to stay put?
Yeah, you gotta push.
Oh, the smoke grenade. Eclipse. Going to go ahead and clips through that smoke. Just up to jackpot. Oh, lost in the smoke. Oh, they're on it. Oh! Gets off of it. Stay alive, Jack. All you got to do is stay. Not enough. I do like it, though. A few more seconds there, and that round falls in the way of Smokosaurs.
It's a lot closer than I would be comfortable with if I was sitting on that bomb trying to defuse it. Yeah, that's a good round for Singularity right there. You don't want to get trapped in the same issue. Like, let's just say, for example, that both sides are feeling, really good on their T side. They're hitting the aggression really well. You don't want to be in the same position that you put Smokosaurs in last half, right? Where they felt like they were getting picked apart because you just basically gave them the playbook of hit hard, hit fast. You taught them how to play your type of game. And so you want to get the pistol round early and get as many rounds as you can get.
Yep, and here we go. Boost up very quickly. Oh, 2 kills coming in the way of CTs. Smokosaurs fast pick on the bees just thwarted. In a 1v4 now. Here's them coming up behind him on ramp. Not much you can really do. Glue's going to connect on one. Caught in the air. 8-6.
Very successful.
That was a very good hold there. I mean, especially for quick rush like that, the utility kind of did its necessary damage, kept them at bay, allowed for players to come up. I mean, that jump up kill right there really, really kind of set the tone of that round, I believe.
It's even worse, actually, for the terrorists because they bought that round. First round bomb plant, with the round lost, they bought on the second round to try to catch the counter-terrorists off guard. Current meta, but unfortunately, when it doesn't work out, you're likely going to lose the next round. So this will probably be 9-6.
Yeah, we've seen the CTs now 2 rounds in a row very quickly jump up onto jump up, jump up onto jump up. I'm curious to see if we're going to see the terrorists come out and try to molly that to prevent that in the future. Jackpot, gonna stay idle, see if he can connect with his deagle shot on somebody, getting a little anxious and peeking long A, but nobody's gonna bite. Things slow down very, very slow here for the terrorist side. Trying to see if anybody's gonna peek out, overextend. CTs mopping up these kills right now with the rifles. Nothing like having a Galil in the hands of a CT on a save round from the CTs. Jumped, heard, no connection. Stems back to it. You get that 2-bullet magic, I feel, from that distance. Either one of the first 2 bullets is going to connect, or you're going to miss all of them.
I liked Leadbone's shot though. That was nice. Unfortunately, that's the only kill they got that round. Full buy coming in for the terrorist side. I think we're going to get a glimpse of how they're going to play. They played the pistol round very slowly, and that's fine. It runs obviously a little bit of risk because if the counter-terrorist poke and prod, they know where you're at. We're going to have to see now what type of tempo they're going to establish.
Good utility coming in. I like this. They're going to regress middle.
They caught the push.
Catches the push. Yeah. Oh, all the flashbangs. Gets them off. One's going to go ahead and push out Jag, though. The 1R good. Manages to get 1. That's all they're good for, though. 1 player in donut. I think it's going to come down to this donut play here. Oh, mollied off. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we've seen a lot from some teams here on various maps. You really kind of use you expense all of your utility to take middle, and then you kind of fuzz out and you're like, what do we do next?
Just go together and push something fast.
Yeah, pack mentality. Here we go. Eclipse is in a position, but gets spotted out by Cherry. I think Cherry did see the player B. Moses, yeah, catches 1 though. That might be impactful there. Leadbone's only sitting on 12 HP.
Everywhere.
Eris knows one's donut, knows one's B, so those are going to be coming from CT. Although it looks now they're, going CT. So post plants, I do like this from the terrorist. No other utility though, so once the smoke clears, that's going to be it.
Oh, they're saving.
Yep. I think that's the right call.
That was brilliant. I like the difference in the style here. You know, Singularity was doing their T side very hard, very fast. We're going to come out there, we're going to fight you, and then when we lose, we're just going to switch it up. We're still going to go fast, but you don't know where we're going. We're not going to go mid anymore. We're going to go B. We're going to go B. We're going to go B. Nope, got you. We're going to go A. Meanwhile, Smokosaurs, their strategy was we're going to play slow. We're going to hold everything because we know you're going to get aggressive, and then we're going to retake mid after you've wasted all of your mid utility.
So buyback coming in the way of terrorists right now. Oh, looking at the scoreboard, Spidey 14 frags leading the way on Smokosaurs. Although we have the 1R good sitting on 15 as well, top fragging the entire server. I like to see it. Terrace gonna go take some map control here inside of cave. We have a dragon lore in the server, guys. I'm trying to call. Oh, Ozzy with the spray through the smoke. What do you do there? What do you even do there? I mean, phew. You love to see it. 2 terrorists gonna go ahead and get inside of Donut as Spidey works his way out of A. Cyber is posted up behind box on A though, ready for this push through, so they're gonna have to at least get through him before they even engage the person Donut. Smoke off. They get a false sense of security that they're safe now. Doesn't look like it. Although, oh, the noise audio cue, they're pushing for it. They're about to storm out. Oh, I like the boost up. They're not ready for, nobody. Oh, runs out of bullets, but that's okay. Manages to escape. Jackpot's on the hunt now. Not where you want to be, and there it is. Removed from the map. I mean, that play right behind the smoke saved the round for Singularity. Crisp. I mean, that's exactly what you're looking for out of an A-hold, right? The
Yeah.
A main person just hiding behind a smoke, 3K, has the other player chase them out, just deletes them from the server, and then just to follow it up, hits a banger on the A site.
I just can't believe that. That's an example where you think you know what's going on. You think you've got the intel. You take the A bomb site, right? You get a guy up boosted. You catch somebody off guard, and you're like, "That's it. We got the A player." And you just start running out, and nobody even fathoms the idea there's a guy right underneath you, close to the smoke.
Yeah, T's gonna go ahead and try to bully their way up on a B like Singularity did last half, but just thwarted, stomped on, smashed
what
out.
What happened to the army?
The light is not flickering right now. Singularity hold it down on the B bomb site. I mean, I understand what you're trying to do there. You know, long round before things kind of didn't pan out the way you wanted to. Let's hit them fast on the B. Nothing you can do when the CTs are hitting the shots.
I respect the attempt, but I don't know what went wrong. I don't know if it was their execution or if just Singularity had exactly what they needed, the correct angles and everything, because that was like, what, 4 kills in the span of like, I don't even know if that was 2 seconds.
It didn't feel like it, that's for sure. So, Terrorists, gonna go ahead and send 3 towards A, 2 towards B. Molly's down on the B bomb site. No activity's gonna come up, though.
Taser.
Oh, I hope the Zeus gets a frag here. Oh, Cybers, we're rooting for you, buddy. Oh, oh no! Oh! Doesn't get it. Aussie saved with the look back. I mean, that could have been embarrassing. So 1 rifle in the hands of terrorists. Gonna see if anything can really pop off for Aussie here. They're gonna go ahead and move away from long A. There's the Dragon Lore. Gonna go ahead and make its way back into jungle. I do like this reposition. You don't need to overextend here. Connects. Jackpot. Later, buddy. Put 1 on the count for Eclipse. And then here comes, oh, not ready for a second there. I think you have to be aware if you're really going to run middle like that, the terrorist could be there. 1 red, though. I'm not sure who that was. Looks like Zai is there. Zai, I need you to tell me. Am I saying your name wrong? Everybody's telling me Z, so we're going to go with Z. Z, later, buddy. You're out of this round, my friend. I do apologize. Although Eclipse is going to go ahead. Gets the kill. Has to be aware that 1's donut. And here it is. Not ready for the person that's going to come out. Oh, tough round to lose. Smokosaurus. I mean, Bible, this is a long, hard journey ahead for Smokosaurus. What are you thinking?
Yeah, and it doesn't look good. It's 6-1 this half, which means you're just not putting up T-side rounds, which you need to do. And what's also really sad about that is that it was their eco last round. And, you know, you just have a random CT throw his life away by trying to go for a taser on an anti-eco round. Like, that's, you know, like, that's a level of, like, you know, BM where you're just like, hey, look, we're so far ahead. We're doing so well. There's nothing you can do when we even make a play that's not so good.
Yeah, just have some fun. And here we see Smokosaurus going to go ahead and push into Donut. Smoke comes out from Cyberus. Our Good's going to go ahead and connect on that op shot. 4v5. Led's going to make their way back up Speedway. No, just hold it. Nothing seems to be working for Smokosaurus. Oh, is that a 3K at this point? Cherry and a 1v5. You know, I don't ask for much, Bible, but I'm asking for a 1v5 here to extend this map.
It always seems possible. Not likely, but entirely within the realm of reality. It could happen.
Oh, gets the
That's the
first.
start.
There's a ton of players here, and there's just nothing you could do against the op there. 13-7. So, I mean, we knew Smokosaurs were probably going to struggle coming into this map. You know, 3 players. I will have to admit, as the AGM, it's been a very common pattern that we had the last couple of match days. I think the best that we fielded in the past 3 weeks is probably 3 players in a game. So, you know, you do like to see it step in. It could have been an easy blowout. The subs are definitely kind of keeping it competitive where they can. I know the scoreline really doesn't indicate that, but we really saw a couple really good rounds coming in from Smokosaurus on the CT side.
Yeah, I'd be curious if the vacation time continues that long for the team, if there's going to be a league rule mandating how many games you have to play with the majority of your team.
I mean, that's one excuse for us to tell you if you're not in the league, sign up. There's a very high possibility that you're going to be playing in one of these games. So, I can't remember. I didn't catch it before we went to the half. Next map should be coming here in a few moments. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, guys. And when we come back, we're going to have some more action for you. Welcome back, everybody. EPE Wednesday night matches. Smokosaurus falling a little short there on Ancient. We are going to have this match live on Dust 2. Knife rounds underway. Bible, I mean, I know we said Smokosaurus are going to have 3 subs. Did you see the type of gameplay that you would expect from a team with that many subs?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't think they had the coordination that Singularity did. You could really see that Singularity's T side was it was coordinated. It was simple, but it was very, very fixated on the goal of just getting onto the site and relying on the team aim. Everybody getting on together, everybody hitting the same thing together, and it was relying on Smokesters being uncoordinated, only having 1 or 2 players on the site or at the place they needed to go. Smokosaurus
Yeah.
just didn't have the same T level coordination. They had that one good round where they retook mid, they smoked it late, came back late. That was about the only great, brilliant T side thing I think we saw that we really noticed.
No, I think so too. I mean, it was definitely a one-sided show there coming from Singularity. So Dust 2 underway. I definitely expect this map to be a little more competitive. It's one of the longest running map in Counter-Strike history. So everybody should be well versed on what they need to be doing here. Moses is going to try to get the opener, but it's going to be followed up by Zai. Oh, not a good thing when you're jackpot looking long and 5 Ts come out the doors. Cherry only able to connect on 1. Gonna need to connect on some of these. Oh, 1 through the smoke though. Still in a 2v3. It's gonna be very hard. One's on boxes looking for this, and Ozzy's gonna be wiped out. Wiped out. Up to Leadbone in a 1v3 spotted. They know he's T or CT. Not much here. I don't think there's gonna be any bells ring here by Leadbone. Oh, the drop down, the disrespect from Moses. Good pistol round coming.
Yeah, no, sorry.
That's all I was gonna say. Good round coming from the terrorists.
It was good. Well, the one thing I just wanted to point out though is like there was a moment where the counter terrorists had a really good set of counter flashes, blinded the terrorists coming out long doors, but unfortunately the counter terrorist that was there was not able to chain the kills that he needed, and I think that's a real example. I remember, if you coach new players coming to Counter Strike, one of the things that I would tell them is that really you need to have really good aim. It's important to have everything else in Counter Strike, good game sense, good everything. But it doesn't matter if you do everything 100% correct. You outplay your opponent, you get in behind him, you surprise him if you can't hit the shot. And that's where, obviously the pressure in the moment makes it so hard to do that it's worth something to practice and practice and practice so that it's second nature.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely plays a major part in are you setting yourself up for success. But if you're not hitting those bangers, it's not the success isn't going to fall in your way. And an opener through the door from Moses. And here it is. I mean, a classic play from CT since Valve modified the map. Just up. They're going to realize that nobody's here. Moses is a dead man walking. But that's okay. Terror's selecting not to just storm B right out of the way. They're going to send 1 up middle. And Eclipse is going to go ahead and rain down hell with that Mac 10. Jackpot. Scout in hand. T side. He is the terrorist now. I think here you're just going to try to go to play. Although, I mean, I get a little nervous when I see the enemy team rush out B, but it's not going to matter. That Galil is going to go ahead and post up, and Jack's posted up as well. No ninja diffuse coming in here. Oh, not spotted. Jack's going to hang outside of tunnels. Terrorist, nobody's going to flank him, so he's safe here. I don't know this is really the weapon that you want to hold. CT should have a decent buy coming into the next round. Oh, team kill. Cyberus down. Terrorists, I think, are aware that they're in a really good position here. Jackpot connects on that sick little, I mean, impact frags coming in the way from Jackpot.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on Singularity side. I think they're playing with, to put it diplomatically, a high level of confidence that they are the much better team tonight. Because, like, you lost like what, 3 players, 4 players there that you didn't need to lose. The one was a random TK. The other one died to the bomb, sitting there all the way until the timer was over. And it's like, okay, then you lost one to a really good shot by Jackpot.
Yeah, and Spidey gonna go ahead and get a cheeky kill and fall back down, reload. Terrorists are gonna swarm down lower tunnel. They're aware he's here. Yep. Not able to connect. Cyberus not fooled by the shenanigans. Moses staying up top, so it does look like we're gonna have a battle here from Jackpot. Connects. So 3v4, CT's probably in the best position they've been all half so far. Smoke coming down lower, terrorist trapped upper, and one sitting in spawn. So yeah, I think we're gonna see a B hit here. Yeah, CTs have the info. We have Jackpot gonna go ahead and go up into T spawn. Knows they're here, but ooh, as we say that, terrorists making their way into lower. There is a timing for them to cross if they hurry up. And we're gonna see that now. Maybe. Smoke out. Oh, I'm not sure who 4 is. They're coming down. Yeah, Cherry gonna catch him. Going up to Cat. Ozzy brings it back as well. 1v3. Eclipse is really mollied off now. Good round coming in from Smokeosaurus. 19 seconds on the clock. I think Eclipse is going to try to save this AK if they can.
Yeah, it's the right call to save. He needs to get out of there. This is unfortunately maybe partly consequential to what happened last round by throwing away like 4 guns that they didn't need. I mean, their economy is not in the position that it should be. They should be having a lot more money right now to be able to keep the momentum rolling. This is now like, I think it's really smart. If you're Smokeosaurs and you lose a round like that, you got to actually punish them for it. It's exactly what they did. This is now their biggest opportunity to really run with it here, to put the important rounds down, put the rifle rounds, you know, forget you lost the pistol and just start going right now and keep up that CT side aggression.
Yeah, 2 rifles coming in from the T side, followed by a few pistols. Although Moses gets the opener. Good flashbang coming in from our good. Bloodbone gonna go and cross. No, caught out by Moses. Terrorists just having their way long. Tech 9's even gonna have a frag here. CT. 2 players. Oh, Spidey gonna catch one. 2v4. Nice, Spidey. Really kind of pushing their way back into this round. Sees one Cat, so they know they're there. Nade's only going to do a little bit of damage. Jackpot has to get this. Gets one. Not able to get the player Goose. So knows 2 players on there. Spidey, the round's in your hands. Connects on 1. Connects on 2. Let's go, Spidey.
You got to give Spidey so much credit for that round. You know, to be honest, though, the Cat player, though, deserves some credit, too, because he spotted the car player that Spidey couldn't see. And that saved his life right there. Spidey, though, doing everything else perfectly from his position, biding the time, getting exactly what he needed, throwing the Molotov. Like, that was a disaster round before Spidey started picking up the pieces and putting them right back together.
Yeah, we saw that 2 rifle buy coming from the terrorists, and they did have those openers onto long A, but full save here. Maybe a couple of deagles that are going to be spotted. I mean, it stems back to what, 3 or 4 rounds ago, the TK, those 2 deaths that you mentioned. I mean, it can really devastate your economy when you think you're on top of the mountain, and all of a sudden here you are saving. Are good. Gonna go ahead and slide down into lower tunnel. 2 top middle. One's just holding car long A, just waiting for a CT to push through doors. No one's gonna bite home. Smoke down long A as well. Zai's gonna go ahead and back off through doors. 3 terrorists, now 4 joining up middle, it looks like. I mean, if you wanted a way back into this game, Singularity's handed it to you. So Moses, oh, jackpot. See you later, Gator. Just down to Cherry on site. See, looks like if we see, yeah, the terrorists are gonna go ahead and try to capitalize on this kill A. Be careful, buddy. Those deagles are dangerous. Crossing over. Gets one. Gets the second. Cherry just mopping him up. No match for this rifle. And Leadbone. Oh, Lead turns. Is ready. Okay, I was getting a little nervous there. He started making his way back toward. Oh, the deagle connects. Oh, the taser gets the free frag, gets the free gun. Playing with house money now. Argood's gonna make their way up to Cat. 10 seconds though. I don't think there's much they can do in this round. Nope. Cherry with the ace. I do like that play. I mean, granted, it was on pistols, but we had the discussion the other week that it doesn't matter what you're playing against, an ace is an ace.
That is true. Take the ace and run. It goes to your stats. It shows what kind of player you are when people look. But you know, I don't like that they lost as many guns. I have to admit, though, some of those deagle shots were nice. Like that first shot by Moses was very, very nice and professional. You know, poor Jackpot. Like, I don't know, maybe Jackpot it wins that on land or something, but it was just such a nice lineup. It was so good.
Blame it on the high latency. So Eclipse gonna make their way down into lower tunnel. Nobody's home on Cat for CTs. So they're gonna go ahead and push up this, take advantage. Moses gets the opener on Jack, followed by Argood. Man, Terrace just causing havoc here. And they're not gonna be ready for this mid player. I do like this Molly coming in middle though. Bombs down. Post plants are coming in. This is tough. Spidey's gonna try to get this kill. Although as I say that. Oh! 3 kills quickly. I mean, there's an opportunity here for Aussie to get a kill here. Gets one. Oh, not able to connect, but now his player is aware, his teammate. Spidey gonna try to cross. Oh, saw him. Nah, there's no time here now. This round's over. You need to get out of there. Oh, if only, if only. Although that was an expensive round for the T's, although that bomb plant's gonna give them some more money.
Yeah, and you have to say, okay, we killed them all, we hurt their economy, but you lost all your guns, you lost the ops. CT side economy is back now in the dumpster. Like, this is, you got 7K on Cherry, which is fantastic, but like, look at some of the other players. They barely have anything. Leadbone bought armor and he's down to 1,000. MP9, like that, yeah.
Yeah, and this isn't really, this isn't, oh, here we go. Chica Blatt, go ahead and rush B, boys. Catch him off guard. Only a pistol to defend it. The 5.7 from Aussie catches one, but that's all they're going to be good for. And speaking of that MP9, I mean, maybe you fall down, window, catch it. I mean, this is probably the ideal bomb site if you're going to try to retake with that type of weapon. Do you save here, Bible?
I think you're going to have to. And I mean, unless Singularity starts handing you free kills, it's going to be so hard to crack with the guns that they have.
It looks like they're going to try to entertain this, though. Jack, not able to connect. I think Led needs to get out of there. Nope, CT's elected to stay close to the bomb.
Like, that's the problem. Jackpot actually gets the headshot and can't get the kill because the gun is just so weak in that scenario. Maybe if they had, you know, better guns, they would have been able to pull that off, but it's just unfortunate. Like, it's one of those things where the player on the site had to get like 2 kills to make that viable, but you know, it's pretty hard to ask him to do that. He's sitting on site with a 5.7, which means like the first kill has to be near instant.
I mean, you have to be happy that you at least get a kill there, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. From his perspective, like, he did what he thinks he can. You know, what else can you do?
All CTs flashbanged, easy mop out, 4K from Eclipse. I mean, I get what you're doing. If you're gonna straw stack, a straw strike. You know, don't just stand there in the middle of long A.
I don't know. I love that camera view. I think that is a nice addition that we have here.
It really highlighted how blind all players were. Smokosaurs though, able to buy back. Not a full belt of utility on every player, but I think they're gonna make do. This op's gonna try to get. It doesn't see him cross. The molly off does a little bit of healthy damage to Zai. Spidey catches Eclipse, bombs down, so they're aware of where it was. I think we're just seeing a pretty good coordination come in from the terrorist side, though. Leadbone's gonna get not mollied off. This might be cheeky. They're not gonna be ready.
Oh, they
Oh,
see.
spots them. And now they're gonna storm up Cat, try to regain this. There you go, jackpot. Good frag coming in the way of the CTs. Although Zai's here. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, you definitely want to try to reclaim some map control when you know that a heavy portion of the enemy team is in a specific area, but just not falling in the way of the CTs. Although the smoke hits, Leadbone's gonna play the edge of it. Oh, catches one. Not aware one's Goose. Moses catches him from behind barrels, so it's just up to Spidey. Gonna go ahead and try to take Cat. And if he makes noise here, I do believe he's within distance for the long player to hear him and call this out. Doesn't matter, utility's gonna be a dead giveaway. No kit on the bomb. It's not on the, oh, it is. Oh, the nade coming in. Singularity on fire now.
I don't think
Both
that retake was
lost.
Yeah, I don't think the retake though was worth it. Even though you killed all the terrorists again, the problem is like while they were trying to take the site, the last player spot was just so far away for whatever reason. Like, you know, a retake like that, you kind of need everyone there, or you need like one player to just kind of go wild and start killing players. You know, on the retake, it's not likely to happen. That you got to get the coordination going.
Yeah, I do like this. The Max, the Swag 7, pushed up middle. Zai's ready for it though. Two players outside are inside of B tunnels. They're gonna go ahead and take this. It's a free bomb site. The whole team's rallying behind them. Not much the CTs can do. They're stuck up middle, wondering what's happening. Although Eclipse, very dangerous. Oh, Ozzy gets it. Okay. So, not a really good position. I mean, I would say if the CTs were barking down the door, banging down the door of B, you know, with the op so far removed on A, there would be a chance. Although if they can take this out of his hands, oh, trying to get it out of the map and just does not. I commend you. Trying to remove the op from the CT's hands, just not able to do the jump throw. And here it is, Spidey's just picking them off, Leadbone's down. Get out of there, save the gun. I mean, you're doing a lot of damage to the terrorists. The problem is that they're going to be able to buy back into this next round.
I think this was actually a better eco round for Smokosaurs. I mean, walking away with the op, plus the stylistic way that they did it by just like chasing him down and he knew he was dead. Like that's just entertaining. But it really does, you know, help them economically now. Free op on CT side on Dust 2, absolutely any day. You should take that.
Yeah, and that's really going to help you as we get in these later rounds. You're not having to buy. Ozzy caught out with the flashbang, stuck outside. Nothing hitting. What is Spidey going to do? Oh, second player almost caught as well. Are they ready for the player that's going to be Carr? Going to go ahead and move up. Leadbone catches one. That smoke grenade allows them to get two. But the terrorist just managing to get the kill on Jack and Lead. 2v2, and Cyberus is on very low HP. I mean, 2 heat grenades as well on the CT, so if he positions himself poorly, this could be a death. Yeah, Spidey's aware that he has a teammate on Cat, so he can just solely focus on long. Here we go. Don't give him anything free, bud. Oh! Catches kill too. 2 HP on Cyberus. He's gonna go ahead and hightail it out along doors. Looks like he's gonna try to go middle, but he's gonna have a player here waiting. No, Cherry manages to get the frag. I do like this. A 7-5 half is better than an 8-4. Do you agree?
Yeah, if you get this round, actually, if you're Smokosaurus and you pull this round off, that is huge. You're back in the game. This could have been 9-3. I mean, just keep that in mind. 9-3 versus 7-5 is just a massive difference. And part of it is just, I mean, it's you only have 70 rounds to work with, and we all know how it goes. Pistol round and the next round are usually 2 rounds that are guaranteed. Usually, if you could win them first one. And
oh
no, running it
Cherry. Although the TK does come in from Moses, so the opening short-lived. Jackpot gets a kill inside of tunnels. 2 terrorists on site. Oh, that window peek from Moses is devastating. Jackpot's Molly's gonna get snuffed out by that smoke grenade. Molly goes down into tunnels. This is not looking good for the CTs. They're gonna have to wait here, although they all have kits this time. Oh, Spidey with the flick. And the second follow-up. Good round coming in from Smokosaurus.
You know, it's funny. These last 2 rounds that they won, Spidey played a role with the op. I think it was 3K now, and I think it was what 4K last. I don't remember.
Yeah, I had a 4K at one point.
Yeah, 4K. And so it's like, okay, like that's like what, 7 kills with an op that he stole from the enemy? Like that, you know, you got to think about those things, you know, about the economy and the ops and the guns you give up. It's just fascinating how that worked out. 7-5, completely doable. This is going to come down now to their T side, how well they play this, how well they're coordinated, and obviously how well they hit their shots.
Yeah, I mean, can you really catch the CTs off as we look at it? This is going to be a B rush. 2 CTs going B, though. 1 cat, 2 long. So if you can get these 2 openers here, the dualies, though, going to be very dangerous. As I say that, Smokosaurus just taking sight with ease. Smoke grenade comes down, doors are blocked off. One's coming inside of it. Oh, Spidey connects on the kill as well. Oh, I like this from Jack, just getting aggressive outside of door and catching the CTs off guard. I mean, this is the type of round that can get you back in a... Oh, what a banger. And that's all he's going to be good for. Spidey cleaning it up there.
Not to take away from what Smokosaurus was doing there, I think that was great shooting and everything, but there were just some of those kills that should have gone from a positional perspective, from the, you know, natural advantage of the positions. They should have gone Singularity's way on CT side. You know, like when you're watching tunnels from the CT side, often you can pick one, but the problem was they didn't smoke it and keep the smoke there and peek behind the smoke. It was, you know, open view of all these terrorist guns aiming down tunnels. Jack peeking out with the shadow showing on the door, still able to get the kill.
Yeah, and we have things slowed down here a little bit. The rifles and a MAC-10 coming in from terror side. They're going to make their way up cat. Is anybody ready for Moses? If he can get a quick 2-tap here, could get a kill. Still gets it. Almost connects on the second and sets up the 1R good. Oh, Eclipse.
No, he made a step.
Eclipse, can he do it a second? Oh. A lot of Zeus is coming in from the CT side, so trying to be cheeky and I think chip away at that mentality. The mental game and the effect. Cyberus not able to connect on the Deagle. Spidey's gonna go ahead and move in, although you do have 2 CTs moving up cat. Oh. First kill falls away of CTs. Smoke comes in, so this is going to be a little anxious. Oh, as I was about to say, easy fracture lead bone. We're in a 1v1. This is very doable. Zai able to pick up the AK as well. Spidey's going to go ahead and hightail it back to long. This is planted for long. Oh, no! Oh! Hit the shot. Spidey, you didn't have to show yourself, my friend. What a shot. Sometimes you're feeling it. Sometimes it's on.
That is an unfortunate round for Smokosaurus to lose. That was like, it was like 10 point some seconds by the time he got onto the bomb. Like that was, yeah, I agree with you. He didn't need to peek it. I think his thought process, though, in his defense was, if the guy is swinging me, he's got to be moving, and I can take the shot and then duck, then get to safety. And he's thinking he probably has an advantage to hold the angle at that distance. But I mean, the crazy shot that came up from the CT was just exactly what they needed.
Yeah, Terra's electing to go ahead and push down middle quick. This MAC-10 gonna have to do something, but Moses and Argood connecting. Damage dealt. Cherry stuck middle with a MAC-10. Molly's not gonna bank off the wall far enough to really do any damage to him, but oh. Can't go out, buddy. It's not smoked off. As soon as you cross, you're gonna be caught with that rifle. Lead bones also smoked off inside of tunnels. Things falling apart quickly for the T side. I do like this from Spidey though. You got the Crimson Web Knife and the Crimson Web Deagle. Really upholding the standard of being Spidey. Can they connect though? Will there be any web slinging out of that Deagle? Things slowed down. Very quiet. Almost hear the crickets chirping in the background. Tara's trying to find something in the strat book to come up with here. I mean, what can you do on this pistol? Flashbang out. Try to cross over. Connects with the Tech 9. Gets the headshot on the Cyberse. Oh! The strat book. Oh. CT's electing not to buy helmets, it looks like. I mean, you got to be conscious. Is this a half buy from the T's? Or even a full buy? But it's going to be a tall order. Oh, lead bone. Has to be aware. Oh. One player left coming in from long. I mean, this is just crazy. Oh. I do love what I saw from Smokosaurus, though. I mean, for an eco round, that is the best outcome you can have without winning the round.
Yeah, and you can't even fault Leadbone for that one. Like, he did such a good job getting kills he wasn't supposed to get. And then the last one, he's just, the positioning is getting to him. I mean, maybe you could say, like, okay, if the guy's not here, expect him to be long. Maybe you could have the read like that. But even then, the shot that took him out was, again, another, crazy shot as the guy just comes flying around the corner. So I guess what I'm saying is the shots are just going in favor of Singularity in two back-to-back 1v clutches.
Yeah, the AK is just such a strong rifle to have, especially if you're on CT side. Eclipse getting the Mag 7 on lead, so he's not going to work that magic like he did the round before. Oh, wow. I thought for a second, the Mag 7 got that kill, but it actually ended up being Moses. Jackpot working long. Spidey is also working back towards the bomb. It's down, and Jack is now removed from the round. Coming into this game, we were aware that Singularity, I think they were sitting on 8 and 6 before tonight. Definitely a team that has a lot of motivation to go far in the playoffs. Moses. The heat grenade bounces off the body, explodes in the air, but Moses is able to get that 4th kill of the round.
Smokosaurus trying to pick up the pieces. 3 lost rounds. 2 of them should have been theirs. At least that's what I think they are probably thinking in the back of their minds as they're planning now what to do. Hopefully, though, they don't get into their own minds a little too much here. This is still very doable. They can win this. They've just got to start playing. I mean, they're getting into the right positions. They're getting into winnable scenarios, even clawing back rounds that they shouldn't win and getting it down to a very close amount. They've got to keep playing that game and then actually finishing the rounds out in their favor.
Yeah, I mean, keeping the rounds close really can stumble or cause the CTs to stumble as far as their economy. So, I mean, they're not quite out of the woods if they win this round, but it'll definitely be a round that sets the tone if they can get the win. I'm not really sure what we saw coming in from Ozzy there. Still smokes off middle, so terrorists are able to kind of make their way up towards cat. Util coming in from R good, so CT smoke not gonna hit though. It's gonna be off. Oh, catches them. Jackpot out middle. They're gonna storm up to B. Is this a split though? Oh, Spidey silences Moses. Zai out of the round. I think this is the best. I know that there was some fumbling of utility there, but very good take of B here. CT's electing to save. I think it's the right call. Try to get out there with their A4, A1S. I mean, I spoke to it just a few moments ago. You know, this is a round that if everybody dies, you're going to have a very poor bye going in the next round.
And look at the money of the people saving. $0 and $50. Those are the players with the least amount of money right now. They're not going to be able to have a great buy if they don't save. So it's clear cut, obvious decision, but Eclipse dies. He has no money. So he's just going to end up with the loss bonus. Terrorists win. 1450. No, sorry, 1400. Oh no.
That last death was crucial.
Yeah, no gun saved. So Eclipse is 1400, his buddy 1450. Moses has bought M4 incendiary kit and a helmet. He's no more money. This is it. This round right here. Smoker Stars can win this. They're going to have like another round that they should win.
Yeah. Molly coming in to build this push, and Moses connects onto Spidey, so he's removed from the round. Terrorists, are they going to opt to go back through this? They are. 2 CTs are here. Oh, 1 kill. 2 kills coming in from R good, and the pistol follows it up. Just down to Jackpot sitting on the op. Oh, hits the box, but there's nothing there. If only inanimate objects were killable.
Honestly, that was, I think that was Smokosaur's round right there, at least economically. The economic advantage was huge. I know we keep bringing that up, but it's like, it's such a fundamental part of what Counter-Strike is, planning the money and the buys and having a better buy than your opponents, hopefully, or being able to make do with less. And that was unfortunate because you had the CTs right where you wanted them economically. That would have trashed them for like 2 rounds.
Yeah, here we go again. Another push into upper tunnels, but nobody's going to take B quickly. Ozzy getting the opener though, so that's a good start for Smokosaurs. Nade's going to go out on the bomb site. Doesn't connect onto Moses. He's shielded by that box behind him. Repositions. He's going to have to reload here. Oh, the reload comes in. Although I do like this from Cherry. Playing around the smoke. It was going to die, though. CT's not really sure where the rest of the terrorists are as they make their way up to Cat. There's only 1 player on the A, 2 are on B, and here comes in the rotate from mid. Probably going to see this player shift into CT as terrorists make it. Oh, Leadbone hears it as well. CT's caught up thinking that there's players in B still. Yeah, Z's gonna go ahead and get surrounded here. Molly's gonna come out. Not able to connect, and yep. They're gonna hear this player in T as well. It's only an up, or CT. Yep, Ozzy gets the easy frag. That's easy pickings. Moses gets the first kill. Leadbone down to half HP, or 40 rather. But not aware that that is the low player there. Gonna go ahead and back off and save this AK.
You know, that's actually a life-saving round there. The money's still bad for the CTs, so this is fantastic that they were able to get this round. 11-8. Smokosaurs, though, lost Leadbone to the bomb. Their money is actually
Yeah, I was about
not
to say,
all
how's the
that
money?
good. Well, they can buy, but like Leadbone's gonna be, he's gonna have no utility if he buys an AK. I don't know. Maybe Spidey can buy him. They're going to spread
Yeah,
the money
hopefully.
out. Like Jackpot, look at that. He's on a scout.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the tough look of the draw. You know, you can win a round and not be able to fully buy back into the next round. So 3 CTs going long. Gonna go ahead and flash it. Molly's down. Eclipse
Lower.
gets the 5-7 kill on Cherry. Not able to collect the weapon though. Moses catches Spidey just walking along. I mean, rounds could be won here. This is gonna be a hard one to get back into if you're a terrorist. So Jackpot able to upgrade. Can he do anything? Is there going to be any generation of kills off of this pickup? Or Terrorist going to go ahead and smoke down middle. Catches Moses. So at least a little bit of gap on the map here. Although they do have to deal with Zai that's on site with his A1S. Gonna go ahead and spray and run. I do like this. You don't have to engage them long. You're already aware of where they are. You can kind of call your teammates over. Oh, Eclipse. Poking and prodding ends up with his death. T's are gonna go ahead and storm onto B. CTs are aware and Jackpot's catching the rotation over. I like this. Argood's gonna go ahead into B, but oh, here's the kill, or here's the jump. Can he get the kill?
10 seconds. He needs help.
Yeah, luckily Led's able to get this bomb down. Oh, the bounce off of the wall. Clips just unfortunately. $102 HP between these two CTs trying to retake this B bomb site. Ozzy connects, gonna go ahead and hide. Gets the second as well. I like that. 9-11 half.
Ozzy played that
Maybe I
so
should have
well
said
at the
half.
end there.
In this half, 9-11.
In this half. Yes, this half is now
Y'all didn't
9 to
know
11.
we play 3 times as long in Counter-Strike now?
That would be wild. But you know, it's crazy to me that you would have terrorists pushing into tunnels and running with their knife down lower and not expecting a CT push. But maybe they've just been conditioned by how the counter-terrorists were playing.
The 5-7 showing that they could be the optimal choice in these eco rounds. Ah, Spidey just sitting up waiting for it. Spidey senses are tingling knowing that the player's gonna repeat. Jackpot working up Cat. Nobody home. CTs are aware that nobody's in B tunnels, so terrorists are gonna have to act quickly, and here it is. Jackpot activates onto Cat. Rest of the team's gonna go ahead and push up long A. One staying back pit. I'm assuming they're gonna go ahead and plant for him. Nope, he's gonna go ahead and go up to car. I do like this. I mean, 3 pistols. You're smoked off. Oh, the jump. Oh, spots it. Jack gets killed though. Manages to get one. So 3v2, although, you know, it looks like Zai, low health, gonna go ahead and run off with this AK and save it. Cyberus, push the smoke and get this Zeus. You can do it. We all believe in you. Kukli Zeus. Kukli Zeus. Nothing hitting home. So saved AK. 2 kills. I mean, not the best. Not bad. Not great. Just right.
Smokers first keeps putting themselves in these terrible positions where they're like down a player or even down 2 players, and then they bring the round into a very tight match sometimes. Yeah, they finally at least corrected the problem of getting into situations where, you know, they're losing the 1v1s, you know, from like the beginning of this half. But they need to tighten things up a little bit, because now you've got 2 rounds left. Guns are going into the hands of Singularity. Singularity were doing work with just 5.7s. They're going to be coming here with a vengeance now. They are not respecting Smokosaurus, so they're going to want to get some kills and show that, at least in their minds, they are the better team.
Yeah, 2 players lower tunnels, 3 coming down middle. So Eclipse is gonna catch the cat player, but Spidey's gonna pull it right back into a 4v4. Eclipse backing off, aware that he could get run down here. I like this from Zai. Gonna go and smoke doors and stand on top of blue box. It's definitely an off angle that a lot of players are not gonna be guessing for. Good. Not gonna be spotted by Jack. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's just devastating. And Spidey gets one, watches his teammate die, and then is following suit. 12-10. So we have 2 match points here coming in the way of the CTs. Singularity's in a really good position here, trying to close out Dust 2, 13-10. And wow, there it is. Spidey sitting on 27 frags, although he's down 2 rounds. Moses on 28. Cyber is 6-18. Not having the best match, but I mean, this is definitely team sport. And if you have those impactful frags in those few spotty rounds, it can really turn the wave, you know?
Yeah, if Smokosaurus pulls this back somehow, Spidey's going to deserve a lot of credit for this.
So opening up, Leadbone down half HP, but manages to get the first frag. So we're going to roll up here. Zai trying to hold it down. The Molly's going to keep him at base. Smoke's coming out. Isn't safe to cross. Going to wait for this AK spray to conclude. And here it is. No one's cat, no one's elevator. Bomb is going to have to come up. It's not going to get planted. That utility damage is really favoring the T's right now. Very chaotic on the A bomb site. We have a full-blown match here on A site. Jackpot gets 1 frag. Eclipse is going to get the second on Leadbone. One's going to be coming from long, so it's up to Jack to really hold this from far. Ozzy handles the cat player. Elevator left. Oh, through the car and smoke. Eclipse gets the second as well, just tapping away in a 1v2. Not going to be ready for this player playing smoke. Here it is. I like this from Spidey. That was a good reposition there. Wow. What a round on A bomb site there.
Yeah, that was a real scrappy round, back and forth. Good positioning, good plays, good aim from different players at different times. I like Jackpot doing some of that work there and then holding from the car after he repositioned. Unfortunately, though, for him, Eclipse was just hitting shots tonight. It's a little bit sporadic when we see it, but we're seeing some really nice aim from some of these players.
Yeah, I mean, we have an opportunity to go to overtime here. It's definitely in the hands of Smokosaurus to get it done. We have one player going to go ahead and push lower. Ozzy gets the frag opener. The AUG coming in from Cat, sitting on 53 HP. Oh, I like the ledge peek from Leadbone coming in. Oh, another kill. Uh-oh. Rounds are falling in the way of the T's right now. I think we might have to say we're going to overtime here. Am I giving them the caster's curse or am I giving them the caster boost? We'll have to find out. Moses just posed with a scout on top of box. Nobody's coming out of tunnels though.
I mean, come on, all 4 terrorists just
here we
get
go,
together,
guys.
take the site, just go.
Bet T all, everybody. This is going down. We're going to overtime here. The MP9 gets 1, but he's so low health. Anything you spit on this guy, Cybers is dead. Oh, the nade not able to connect. Don't save. It's the last round of the half. Be the hero we need. Exchanges the MP9 for AK. Molly's gonna go into tunnels. Nobody's home, and the smoke and the kill comes out from Jackpot. What a banger! We're going to overtime.
You know, this gives an opportunity. I think Smokosaurus is feeling it with the momentum. I think they're looking at it like they didn't. They shouldn't have really gotten to this point. They got it. They got the momentum. This is theirs to win, and I think they're feeling good. Singularity, on the other hand, I think has come into this match thinking that it was going to be easy, and I think they're a little bit surprised that it's not as easy as they thought, and they didn't win it. That's at least just my perspective from looking at, you know, the play styles. It would be nice,
Yeah.
maybe in the future someday, if we could actually hear the comms of the players or something like that.
Oh, that would be amazing. I definitely agree with you. I like seeing what we're seeing on Dust 2. You know, it felt like Ancient was kind of one-sided. Jackpot, the MAC-10 in overtime. We know that he has a lot of money to spend, so I think he elected this was a predetermined push out here. No nade connect on a kill though, so it's a 4v3 retake from the CTs. Molly going into window. Someone's blind standing in it. Another smoke's gonna come out. It's gonna go ahead and smoke off window. The Argon are good. Oh, there it is. Money, money. Kobe. Spidey able to connect through the smoke as well. Do we have a save here? Yes. I mean, the op, yep, Eclipse is going to elect to save the op. Zai is going to go ahead and go down. Ozzy's going to die with the bomb. Leadbone escapes through to T-spawn. I think it's fine there. I mean, you're in overtime. The cash is full on your side. Just die with the bomb if you have to. Make sure you secure that round win.
I really like the MAC-10 coming out for this round by Jackpot. And this is why. The meta currently, with all this money, is that it's expected that terrorists will buy AKs and an op, and counter-terrorists will buy M4s and an op. But a lot of counter-terrorists, in order to save money, do not buy helmets. And we saw that at least 2 out of the 3 people in that area, 2 out of the 5 at least, did not buy helmets. So the MAC-10 was way more lethal.
Yeah. Leadbone electing to stay behind the molly here. No need to push. Eclipse is going to go and fall back. Did manage to save that off last round. So, as I say, that Spidey gets it through the smoke. Eclipse catches one. So op on op action there. Removes the other counterpart from the map. Gonna go ahead and post up on Cat. Jackpot picks it up. Are we gonna have any action middle? Just a smoke. Terrorist, are you gonna disobey this and push out? Oh, Zai connects on Cherry. He's removed. 3v4. Something's gonna have to turn the tables here for Terrorist. Flashes himself out. Eclipse is gonna be spotted. Time to run away. Hightail it. Molly's gonna go down. And the smoke followed suit, so CT's in a pretty good position though. You have 2 players towards B, 1 watching down middle, 2 on A. Jackpot's gonna go ahead and try to work his way out long. I definitely think this is the engagement you want, but Eclipse is gonna be waiting for this peak. Yep, here it is. Jack, lucky. Doesn't catch the first bullet. Moses gets one. Oh, Leadbone takes the nade to the face, but manages to pull back. Eclipse is out of the round. One's car repositioned. Nice. Oh, jump up. It's up to Jack. Jackson needs to get here. Catch him. Oh, Jack. So lucky. And we have a player coming, Cat. So it's up to Zai here. Nice round from Smokosaurus.
This is huge. 2 rounds in overtime. The momentum is definitely in their favor. They're going to run away with it unless Singularity actually pulls it together and starts playing like they did on the first match. We know they can do it, and they played really well in the first half of this map. There's no reason why they can't just get it together. You look at the scoreboard now. Spidey, 31 kills. Moses on the other side, Singularity, 30 kills. These people definitely have fraggers. You know, both teams are really going at it. Singularity needs to just step on the gas pedal and send it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the battle of Goliath here. So who's going to come out on top? Moses, Nate doesn't really bounce down into lower like he was wanting, but nobody's there, so it's not going to really matter. I like this setup from Our Good. We're going to have a opper peek in here. Oh, there it is, Spidey. Oh, but not going to catch him. That's an easy frag from Our Good. Another one. Moses gets a little cocky coming down Cat. Although the bomb is left top middle, and we do see now Leadbone's aware of it. He's going to rush out of there. Can anybody get a kill here on the Cat? Oh, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. They're aware that 2 players are here. This should be a flex out. Oh, and Zai catches the lower kill. Jackpot, you need to get this frag here if you want to stay alive. And oh, just out of screen, out of sight. I do like that. Singularity able to pull back one round on CT side to go into that half. That's definitely a morale booster.
Yeah, it gives them room to breathe, right? You don't have to play absolutely perfect CS now just to get a tie, you know, to get into the next overtime. That's not a good feeling. When you lose the 3 on the first half of overtime and now you are forced to play everything right, that's where mistakes happen. So this time they just need to play their. It's been a while now, right? It feels like forever since they were on a T-side round now, but they did fine on T-side. They need to just pick up right where they left off. Forget that you went into overtime. Forget that you dropped rounds. Singularity just needs to step it up right here. Get the entries.
Yep, and as we say that, 2 terrorists breaking through on long A. Have the control. Mauling off car. Gonna go ahead and start clearing it up. I do expect a cross smoke here, and smoke missed. So Cherry gonna smoke out as well. Cause a little bit of confusion. Oh, jackpot. Oh, Cherry. I do respect the call here. Spidey gets the no scope. He's well on his way to 40 frags. Yeah, this is, I don't think this is retakeable here. I think the CTs are just, you know, we kind of commented last round or last half when we saw Clips save the off. I think we're about to see Spidey do the same exact thing. And there he is. He's out. Gonna leave it up to Ozzy, see what he can do. How much damage can you do and make the T's buy it back in next round? Not much. So, tied game again. Singularity pulling back. I think that one CT side really kind of lighten the comms going into the half, saying, hey guys, we were able to get one. It's all downhill from here. Just make sure you're aiming where you need to be and get the frags to fall our way, and we could definitely take this away.
Very evenly matched on Dust 2. Singularity and Smokosaurus, 14 all. I do think, though, that Singularity has a better T side in general. They just seem to be more coordinated. And again, a reminder that Smokosaurus is playing with, what did you say, 3 subs again?
3 subs.
Didn't we see this before on Monday, or was I having a dream?
Nope. We saw it on Monday, and we've also casted a game where SAR Global has had 4 subs.
That's, I don't know. There must be some really good perks over at that franchise where they're like giving some good overtime and vacation pay and something.
I mean, we've seen some classics out of it though. I mean, last week or Monday we saw 3 subs, a 2-0 sweep come in the way of them. So that was pretty impressive. We didn't have a chance to cast that game, but that did happen last week. Oh no, we did. I'm so sorry. We were supposed to cast a silver this week. That's why I was thinking silver was last week or last Monday. So T's electing to come out quick. Good hold. Cherry able to snag 2 there. So I mean, Smokosaurus is in a pretty good place. They're gonna have to retake B. The rest of the terrorist crew is here. Spidey trying to see somebody cross on back plat. Oh, he's gonna get it if he waits. Patience. Oh, Cyberus capitalizes on him just looking away. Smoke's gonna come into tunnel, so that player's gonna be smoke off. Ozzy, you're just gonna have to push this here, bud. I mean, looking at the money, they are gonna have a buy back in. Spidey's gonna be able to buy an op with armor. Everybody else should be able to buy it. Leadbone connecting on the second. It's just down to Eclipse. What's the aim here? The nade's not going to connect because it's behind the box, and there it is. Smokosaurus. Match point.
That was so close of a round. You had a terrorist positioned in the post plant at that box. He was watching the smoke at tunnels. He was watching, but he was anticipating the push coming in from the door and or window, and he turned away as the smoke was fading. There was a critical mistake right there. He needed to get that kill in tunnels, and that's a problem. You don't know. When you've got 3 angles you got to watch, you can only do so much. But I think the reason why you should have been watching it, he seemed to suspect a player was there, and that's a problem. You got to trust your instinct and your gut there.
Yep, and here it is. Spidey set up. Oh, the flashbangs assisting with the kill. Ozzy takes down 1. Molly going on a car. Terrorists look like they're backing off though. Yep. They're just tooling with the CTs right now, keeping them guessing. Eclipse is going to work up Cat. Might be able to catch somebody here on ramp easily. Are they shifting their focus? Oh. Oh, nice headshot though. Not able to finish the death, but that's going to set up Leadbone for an easy frag there. And then our good is going to be here. Oh no. Yeah. Looks like we're going to have a double overtime on our hands. Not much coming in here. I mean, this is I mean, you're looking up at a skyscraper saying, I'm going to climb that if you're Cherry, and that's kind of the position he's in right now. AK picked up. Op's going to connect. R good. Slams it down. Shuts the book on that half. We're going into a next one.
Yeah, buckle up. We're doing another overtime. Full set, up to 6 rounds. Let's go.
So I'm curious to see if we're going to see Smokosaurs. You know, one I think really kind of carried them through that overtime was picking up those 2 terrorist rounds early on first. If they don't reproduce that, I'm a little nervous on what we're going to see. But, you know, if they hold that B strong, and we've seen that Singularity really kind of tends towards it, and here it is, 3 players going into tunnels. If they, nobody from the CTs is going tunnels. Terrorists, though, not capitalizing on the empty site. So Smokosaur is opting to think that the terrorists are going to go B here, or going A. Yeah, smoke into B tunnels. Jackpot catches 1. I do like what we see. Cybers, here's the person coming down cat middle, so they're calling for it. 2 terrorists going back into T. Gonna try to catch these guys. Oh, the double smoke pans out well, and Cherry catches the frag as it plumes. Moses and Cybers, though, I mean, I don't think that was super coordinated or what was expected, but those double smokes definitely prevented the T's from really kind of thwarting what the CTs were cooking in T spawn. Bomb is down though, so CTs don't have to give up everything, and that's okay, but Moses is going to go ahead and get that second frag. Led Spidey and Jackpot going to try to formulate a plan here to really capitalize on this round that they could do. I just said, you know, they had those 2 early rounds on the first side of last half. Oh, 1 kill. Moses not able to capitalize on Jackpot though. 16 to 15. I mean, this is a very even slugfest match that we're seeing on Dust 2.
It's a really scrappy round. I did like the late counter-terrorist push out of long, and they managed to secure the bomb. And it's like, it's such a weird scenario. You had all these terrorists leaning B going in there, and they didn't bring the bomb with them. You know, critical mistake right there. And then they have to come back to go get it, and they're already down in numbers. Leads to a slugfest of a guerrilla warfare match for the bomb.
It is, and here we go. T's are going to go ahead and push out long A. No one's able to connect through the smoke. 1 frag coming in the way of Ozzy. Oh, the molly. If they push very quickly, so lucky that that smoke was there. All it does is stall the death of them, though. Spidey's going to go ahead and prop up on A. Sitting with the op. The smoke's going to come in. The cross is available to happen. Nothing connects to the op and Spidey. I mean, molly ramp. Try to thwart it. Can we get it up? Yep. I mean, not a lot of utility damage. They're just going to jump up here, and they're already on site. 16 to 16. Need to see 1 more round of Smokosaurs to feel comfortable going into the T side, I think.
Yeah, if they get this round, Smokosaurs going into their T side, I think they can pull off the win. It's obviously it's a close match. I know any team can really win, but I really think that this round they're not as good on their counter-terror side, in my opinion. Smokosaurs in general, they're for holding at least long. A long is the problem, which is why they're putting so many resources there. But it's a B rush.
It is finally the B rush, and nobody's home. I think Singularity took note of the last 2 rounds that they were not heavy on B, and they're just going to take a free bomb side on the 3rd round of overtime. Spidey's somehow able to connect though. I mean, definitely just having a game here on Dust 2. So 4v4, B is definitely the easy or harder site in my opinion. Oh, the op from our good. They weren't expecting that. Jackpot gets one, elects to pick up the op. Gonna try to scout somebody. Oh, the nade's too far.
The no scope.
Oh my goodness. Catches the second one. One's a window. It's just down to Zai and Jackpot. He's not aware that he's outside of doors though. So the smoke grenade comes down. Oh man. Oh no! The knife kill! Jackpot not able to get the defuse. Oh. I can't believe what I witnessed there.
If he stuck that, I think he could have won that. Did he get there in time? I think he did.
I think he did. I think in that moment, if you're going to go and commit to that smoke onto the bomb, you just go for it. I mean, you know, we have the benefit of seeing him knifing in smoke, but that is a very common ploy I see.
Plus, the issue is really it's just a matter of time. Like you got to like figure out your options, right? If you get there on time and if you get off the bomb, you're going to lose. Like just you might as well stick it and take the chance you win. What a round from Jackpot, though.
That was a hell of a round. Spidey getting the opener. Leadbone's down. Cherry follows it up with a second. We're in a 4v3 here already, about 20 seconds into the round. Two terrorists coming out. Oh, Moses caught off by Aussie. I mean, this is the T side that we were expecting from Smokosaurs. They were really showing their prime here. Cyber's going to go ahead and fall back to sight. He's going to try to hide behind pillar because nothing's popping, but Zai's going to go ahead and pull it back. T's now afraid to cross. They're going to get out though. Oh, nice kill coming in from Aussie. Very strong showing from the terrorist side here on the first round of second overtime. T side. They know where he's at. Play it safe. Make him come to you. Jackpot, what are you doing, bud? They're just giving this to Zai. A 1v1. Spidey last alive. I mean, this is resible. Oh,
not like
so that. Lucky he was pausing to throw a grenade.
Yeah, if he had just like sent it. Like sometimes, honestly, I think people underestimate the power of just like full-fledged running and clearing and just like going at it, especially when the pressure's on the defender to hit that first shot. But that, I mean, it was a great round by Smokosaur taking the bomb site, getting in there, securing it, and the slugfest though, they almost threw it away though at the end. It was a little scary.
Oh, Moses.
What a shot.
What an opener. The Molly Spidey electing to sit in it a little longer than he thought. Oh,
the spin.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Cherry dying to that. Eclipse posted up on B. One already on Cat as Aussie works his way up towards that position. So already in a 4v3, 30 seconds into the, or 25 seconds left in the round, minute 25. We're going to get it right, chat. Don't you worry. Cyberus going to go ahead and cross over towards the B side. So now we have two on each side of the map. Mid's covered. Aussie's going to have to figure out what are you going to do. And as soon as he jumps up on this box, Argood's going to be waiting for him. Jackpot, a little hesitant. Thinks somebody's to the left of the door, but nobody's home. Nobody in pit. I mean, just a strong hold from the CTs right now. Oh,
I think Spidey disagrees with you.
That? I mean, Spidey.
He's at
just
40
hold
now.
It down.
40 kills.
Crosses the big 4-0. Jackpot working up long A. Very. Oh. Zai doesn't catch it. Is that the bomb? Is that the bomb down in CT? I'm not. Oh no, it's not. I'm sorry, chat. A little mixed up, flustered. That's okay. Eclipse a little flustered as well. He's gonna have to retake from Cat. Catches him through the molly. I mean, 1v1. It's up to Jack here to save the round for him. Put his team on map point. Can it be done? Up against Eclipse though, who's been fragging out. Oh, Jack, stay calm, buddy. Hold your breath. It's okay. Just get this frag. Oh, I like this reposition. What a play. 3 Ks and coming in from Spidey really opened that round. Smokosaurus, can they get across the finish line here, Bible?
I mean, if they play like they played last round, yeah. I mean, Spidey with those 2 kills just cracked open the defense. And like you said, like the CTs had a decent positioning. It's not like they were, on the wrong bomb site or something. They were holding the line, or at least positionally, they looked like they were holding the line. And Spidey was just like, no.
Spidey gets the
Again.
opener, but right after Jack collapses, though, so. Oh, I like this from Ozzy. Thought he was going to be peeking into an opera, and Ozzy's standing there with an AK. Cherry, here's a player going middle. Oh. Here's another player on CT. Cyberus, going to have to be ready for this. Oh, lights out. This is definitely an opportunity for Smokosaurus to capitalize. They're going to go ahead and hightail it back towards B, I think. I like this call here. Eclipse is stuck on Cat. He's going to work middle. He's going to hear him coming down. Leadbone. Don't get caught outdoors here. 2 terrorists down through middle. Third, going to get caught. Oh, what a shot from Ozzy. Just left with the 1R good. Op Dragonlore in hand. Everybody knows skins makes you better, so I expect a 3K out of him here. Gonna like to jump up on Cat, buddy. You gotta have to make a move here. Time is of the essence. You have, I like this flashbang, but there's not gonna be anything home here. Smokosauruses, carried by Spidey on 41 kills. I mean, I know this was our first double overtime that we've seen. I'm super proud of the team. Anytime you have more than one sub filling in for your roster, it's definitely a difficult time, and they really kind of capitalized that. We saw a slow start on Ancient. It really felt like Singularity was kind of in control of that map the entire time. We move and shift our focus to Dust 2, and Smokosaurus is even round after round, you win a round, you lose a round, you win a round, you lose 2 rounds, you win 2 rounds. They really kind of stuck in there and kept their chin up. Every time they got hit, they stood right back up, and we kind of saw that come to, that plan and core play together. It felt almost like over the course of the 2 matches, they really started to play like a team there on that, the last like 15 rounds of Dust 2.
I definitely agree with that. Their team play improved. They were very scattered on Ancient. They were trying to coordinate, don't get me wrong, but they just didn't have it, and it's really hard to like take, what is, 5 people, only 2 of whom have really been on the team, and say, okay, guys, you got to form some strategies and go. And but by the second map, it's like they were playing fairly, together. They knew what they were doing. Got to give a lot of credit though. Spidey though, how is that guy not on a team already? Like 41 kills in a double overtime game, and yeah, he just absolutely performed so well. It wasn't just the fact that he got kills, but he was opening up like the bomb site. He opened up the CT's defenses with 2 op kills. The man was opping, and he was making a huge impact on opening up the bomb site. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, whether it was opening the bomb site, the entry frags to open up the round. I mean, 15 seconds into a round as a CT and you're down 4 to 5 on Dust 2. I mean, that shifts the whole mentality and focus of how you're going to approach that round. I mean, you have a core set game plan. Hey guys, we're going to send 2 long, 2B, 1 up Cat, and all of a sudden you're having to rotate a player from B because you're now shorted on that side of the map. I mean, kudos to him. Kudos to Leadbone. We saw some really heavy hitting coming out of him. Ozzy just had some insane shots. And I know we're focusing right now, but I do want to shift back to that Ancient match. We saw a lot of well-established gameplay coming from Singularity. And I think, taking away Dust 2 and a close match with this, where it's more of a old school map, aim out, who's going to out aim who. I think we saw a lot of good things come from Singularity Night. That's really going to that's kind of been a testament to how they've been playing. Coming into this match, they were 8-6, second place. they show that on an ancient map where a lot of teams are playing in global, they can compete and they can kind of really establish their dominance. And maybe this is just a map that they really kind of have to focus and put a little more attention to detail into to really make sure they get across that finish line. But yeah, I would say both teams really, really good play tonight.
Yes, Singularity though really shined on Ancient, and I think that they could have played better on Dust, but I think that they let the game get away from them. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. My instinct out of this is that they came into Dust 2 thinking that it was going to be an easy match. It would be just like Ancient, and that maybe they knew that the team had 3 subs and they thought, they won't be able to recover by the second map. And I think we saw them throw some rounds away, or at least throw the economy away. Like that one round where they had 4 players alive, I think it was after they had the bomb plan and everything, and they lose like, what, 3 players? Just like
Yeah.
randomly through like one to the bomb, staying too close to the bomb, another guy is just like TKing, and it
Team
was just
kill.
like,
Yep.
so it was so strange like how that ended up, and I think that really did impact some of the rounds and allowed their opponents to get into overtime. But like, even with that said, some of their mistakes, they had absolutely amazing gameplay. I thought Eclipse was hitting like crazy shots. He was a decent player in a clutch scenario with high pressure. Every now and then he would just like show off like what he could do. And Moses was getting a ton of kills. He was 1 kill
Yes.
short of getting a 40 himself. 39 kills by the end of it. If he just had, like 1 kill at any time throughout that game, it would have been different on his stats, and it could have even changed the game, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, we highlight those players, but Jack had his moments as well. Definitely a few rounds that he came up short, but just had some insane kills. Um, really overall, I'm really happy and pleased with the outcome of that match. Going into it, I think we were both a little kind of like, hey, is Singularity really going to just kind of roll through this? We were commenting in the break how fast that ancient map felt, and this one definitely delivered.
Yeah, this one felt a lot longer. It was all drawn out. I think the difference also is like you can wear out your opponent even if you're losing, but if you're forcing them to hunt you, if you're forcing them to or wait out the round, if the rounds go long and it feels like it's a slugfest and every decision matters and you have to apply all this mental, power, all this brain power into figuring out what the right decision is, you can wear people down easily in a single match, let alone over a span of 2 matches. So Ancient though wasn't like that. Ancient was hard hitting. Singularity just took it fast. They didn't even give a chance for Smokosaurus to realize what was going on. And then on Dust 2, the pacing changed. Both teams dragging it out, playing it very seriously, very tight, and forcing each other to respect the aim and respect the utility, to respect the overall strategies that they were employing. It was this might have been one of the most exciting games I think we've had the pleasure to cast together.
No, I completely agree. I mean, and that just kind of shows just the contrast of match nights within the league. One game's a blowout, one game's a double overtime. Who knows what's in store for us? And yeah, I'm really excited to see next week's matches. I know that hopefully we can field a few more of our regular starters, but I'm really pleased with the 1-1 tie tonight. And yeah, we'll see what really comes forth. Before we wrap things out, guys, I just, as always, want to mention, we have our Discord link inside of the chat. If you're not a member yet of the league, join up. There's always an opportunity for you to play and get casted and show us what your skill set is. Big kudos to our staff, our admins. They don't get a lot of love publicly. I want to make sure that we shout them out. They're doing a lot behind the scenes to make this happen. Shout out to our observer tonight, Synthronix. You were just killer, man. Every week you're bringing an A game, and we're just taking it to the next level. Bible, always a pleasure to cast alongside of you. And yeah, did you have anything else for the viewers before we pop off of here?
No, I think that's pretty much everything. Next match day should be Monday, I believe that.
Yep.
What is it? The 13th. So yeah, Monday, same time. Games start at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I think somebody was asking in the chat, They are so it is a best of two format. So you just play two games against the same team. We cast both games, or we try to anyway, as long as there are no technical issues. Next week on Monday should be the silver tier, so we'll be able to give them some airtime.
Yeah, try to get back in view of the skim milk skirmishers because I know we were going to try to cast their match, but that got delayed and postponed. So
Yeah,
excited
hopefully they get
to,
their
to tune into that one.
tech issues. Hopefully they get all that sorted. If you are playing Face It and you haven't played in a while, they do require you to have what is it, like secure boot, TPM, all these things turned on. So if you haven't played Face It in a while, start up the anti-cheat, see if it complains, and maybe fix issues before your next important game day. Otherwise, I don't know. We still is Entry Point Esports still doing the 2v2 tournaments on Friday?
We are Friday nights. Check it out. It'll be posted just like if you're looking at your normal tournaments for face hit points. EPE is now hosting tournaments. Tell your friends, randoms available to join. You don't have to just be in the league to play to earn those face hit points. So, plethora of points to go around, opportunities to play within the organizations. Make sure you check it out, guys.
And that's just on Face It. You don't have to sign up for anything super special.
Nope.
If you already can play in Face It, if you're qualified for Face It tournaments, you can just join in the Entry Point one for Friday.
We hope to see you guys out of there. Well, I think with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out our Wednesday stream. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. Again, thanks to all the staff management, and we'll catch you shooters on Monday of next week. Have a good one.